Hello, and welcome to another edition of Mindful Monday. Today, I want to talk to you about habits. And when you are on this journey of trying to become a better version of yourself, it can get boring. It can get boring in your career as you're building all your skill sets, as you're working to get to that next level. It can get boring in your personal life. Your marriage can feel boring as you're on this journey of getting stronger and better. Parenting can feel like that. Friendships can feel like that. Uh, it is very, very common, and it actually means that you're on the right path. So I know all of you that have been on this journey with me for a while know I love books, and I am rereading and kind of addicted to Atomic Habits, James Clear. This is one of my best go-to. I cannot recommend this book enough if you have not read it. It's all about your habits. It's all about carving out good habits, creating the really strong ones, and letting go of the ones that don't serve you. Now, I started rereading this a little while ago because one of my friends in the speaking world asked me a very curious question, and they said, "What would going all in look like for you, Krista, if you were to go all in on yourself, on your career, for 30 days? What would it look like?" And my immediate response was like, "That's me. I am an all in kind of person. I go all in." And there was pushback, and there was more of a challenge of, "No, BS, BS. We can all do better. We can all go all in, but like be thoughtful of it." And what does that look like? Well, I started carving out my routines, my habits, and I started realizing, yeah, I'm not going all in, because guess what I'm doing on the weekends? I'm staying up too late, and I'm kind of tired then the next day. And I don't spend a lot of time being productive, meaning not at work, but on the weekends being productive and spending intentional time with my kids, spending intentional time getting the things done around the house so I can really focus during the weekdays on the work that needs to get done so I can do all the things I want to do. Um, and I started jotting these things down. And so I love good challenge. I do. I love a good challenge. So I kind of wrote down my top three, four things of going all in and what it would look like. That meant zero alcohol. So I'm like, for 30 days, okay, that's going to be zero alcohol. All right. How's that going to make me feel? Guess what? The last time I looked, I actually use an app called Reframe. Highly recommended if you're looking to cut back or just track the calories and the alcohol content of even one drink a day or four drinks a week, seeing what that does to your body and your mental state and whatnot. I think the last time I looked, I was actually at day 58 of no alcohol. So talk about taking a challenge. And I just was finding so many benefits with it that I'm like, all right, we're going to keep on going. Uh, that's just one example. And then another example was getting good sleep, being consistent with my sleep. Like, even on the weekend, not binge watching TV until midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, but actually going to bed at 10:30, even on the weekend, and getting up at 6 or even 5:45, even on a weekend. Guess what? There is beauty in the morning. And I just found that these little tweaks, these little changes had leaps and bounds of benefits. So I want to read to you one quick message from this book that was just like, yeah, yeah. And that is, as habits become routine, they also become less interesting and less satisfying. We get bored. Anyone can work hard when they feel motivated. It's the ability to keep going when work isn't exciting that will make all the difference. This is so true. So it can feel boring when we're on this path of improvement and as we're growing. But pushing through that boredom, not giving up and going back to all the old habits that didn't serve, pushing through that boredom and getting to the other side is actually where success is. It is where we get to that next level. And here's the thing, many people give up right before they're through. Many people are like, forget it, I'm bored, this isn't worth it. It's so much more fun to stay out until 2 o'clock in the morning, even though I'm tired the next day. It's so much more fun to have the extra piece of cake, even though I'm working really hard on my weight and my health. It's really easy. We make all these excuses because we get bored, but boredom means you're on the right path. It doesn't mean something's wrong. There isn't a disconnect. It's actually success. So if you're feeling bored in your career or in your personal life, it doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean it's not working. It actually means you are in action and you're so close. You have to keep going. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm never going to stay up late and I'm never going to have a cocktail again, but I'm well aware of the benefits of staying aligned and creating these strong habits. And yeah, so this week, identify a couple habits that you can tweak and play with. And what would going all in on you and your life look like? Play with it. And I promise it's eye opening and it's fun. And Atomic Habits, James Clear, life changing. All right, go out and make it a fantastic week.